Today we're heading up to Sedona, Arizona to do some hiking, to look at some of like the spiritual vortexes or like energy vortexes, and then to do some wine tasting. But I don't know about you guys, and maybe you can leave me a comment to let me know, but because it's the summertime now, we get up pretty early because of the dogs, so first stop we're making is for coffee. We are on our way. We need gas and to put air in the tires. Now we're ready. And never mind, we need a coffee. But we got our coffee and an 8 a.m. lemon bar. Let's go. We made it to Sedona. It is about 10 a.m. and it's almost 100 degrees, which is kind of a bummer. We came up using the I-17, which is like an hour and a half outside of Phoenix. Depending on the time of day and the time of year, it can be super busy, but we had no issues. The first stop we made was the Airport Vortex, which you're able to park, and then it's like a 2-minute walk up, which is super easy to be able to get to. We came to the Vortex, and then it's not one location, it's just one entire area. Because of the scenery and the energy vortexes, a lot of people like to practice a meditation and yoga up in this area. So I gave it a shot. We tried one location with the vortexes. No special energy has hit me yet, and so we're gonna try a new location to see what happens over there. Nothing. What is a bummer is there are rumors that they're bringing a brush fire up here, and so all the air quality is pretty poor. Maybe the vortex is up here, but we're not gonna go to that because I'm in a boot. Randomly, this is like one of the only McDonald's which doesn't have a golden arch. When you come here, it is a turquoise. The plan was to try to show you guys the Devil's Bridge hike, but it's a 3.9 mile out and back hike with it being over 100 degrees, and with me being in boot and knowing I'm not gonna be able to make it the whole way there, we're gonna pass. The hike is really easy, but whenever you get towards the end, you will have a little bit of an incline, which I don't really want to do, but I will show you some of the drone footage from the area, as well as here are some old pictures of what it looks like. The bridge is pretty cool and I would recommend the hike, but it can be super crowded. But let's go to the next stop on the trip. We made it to the Boynton. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm guessing Boynton, and that's what I'm being told. When you come into the trail, we are able to park on the street, and if you want to park within the parking lot, it's going to cost you $5, which I would imagine will get you into other parking spots along the way, which could be useful. And if you're checking out other spots, the hike is pretty flat, and then it is a mile-round trip, which is just like out and back. And there is supposed to be another vortex here, which I hope we'll have something magical happen, and I doubt that we're both in the headspace to gain the energy, but we'll check it out. The walk, which I don't want to kind of hike because it's pretty flat, has intermittent shade, which is kind of nice, but when it's still 100 degrees, still not that comfortable, and I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do, I would bring water, to wear your cool guy hat, to have on sunscreen, to not be wearing a boot. The hard part about trying to find a vortex is that you keep looking for like a central location or like a circle or like a post or something, but I think it's just supposed to be just the energy you feel. So let's keep on trying to find something. We ran into some hikers which said that you could go like another hour, which is not what I signed up for. So we found a little cove area, which I'm gonna try to sit real peacefully and try to soak up the energy and see what happens. Still nothing. I'm just hot and I'm just sweaty. So that's cool. We were over to with the Vortexes, but I do know people that have come here and they have said that they were able to feel it and they had a hard time with trying to be able to sleep. So maybe it's just me. If you guys can do me a favor and just hit the like button, it just lets YouTube know that people like the content, so we'll get shared with more people, which is a help for me. But now back to the video. We're coming to the end of the road. We're gonna make a quick little wardrobe change and then grab some food and then do some wine tasting. One of the big things to get while in Arizona is Mexican food, and we're at Tortas de Fuego, which translate into the Dragon's Fire, and we're gonna grab some tacos. That was a joke. The restaurant was rated as one of the best in Sedona and provided with a cheap meal for us to have some tacos. Made it to the Page Spring Cellars. I'll show you around. Well, in the winery, I wasn't able to talk because there was a lot of loud music going on and that was kind of distracting. So, quick recap, and the winery is really cool and there are a couple which are in this area, but I would recommend coming to Page Springs. The wine is pretty cool, but also is a cool location where you have a nice patio, which is down by the river. And if you want to sit down, you can be almost by the vines, which have a cool view of the mountain as well. A new winery, same day. We made it to Alcantara, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so we'll see how it goes. While at the winery, you have an option of like a white flight, you have a red flight, or you are able to build your own. The place has a nice indoor seating with some live music, and they also have a patio, which is really nice. It looks like they have a lot of options for food with little platters of meats and cheeses. It's like you can also have a wedding here, which is why it looks like we're in a random bedroom or like in a weird location, because we kind of are, because this is the bridal suite. The winery is in a random location and the wine is hit and miss, but if you find yourself in the Cornville area, I think that I would recommend you stopping by. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better idea of what to do in the Sedona, Arizona area. And if you want to check out some more travel destinations, then you can check out the channel page, or if you want to be around for when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.